Curious. Okay, the TV is already plugged in. Let's see if it still works.
Nah.
Oh, wait. Light turned
Oh
on.
my. Oh, I just got the shivers. Oh my
Is it gonna turn
god.
on?
Are those photo albums? No way.
Yes, they are. They.
Oh my, more photo albums?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's even more photo albums.
this is just photo albums.
There's only photo albums.
Oh my god.
Here's one.
Our journey takes us back to France, where we stumbled upon one of the most unusual houses we have ever featured. It's absolutely crammed with souvenirs collected by Marie, the last owner, and her family from all over the world. Despite the strange atmosphere, it seems as if the family once lived here happily, surrounded by the memories of their travels. But something changed. Around 2018 or 2019, it's like they just vanished. No big goodbye, no clear reason why. We discovered that Marie was the last one that lived in this house. The passion for collecting turned into a real addiction at the latter part of her life and completely consumed her. What makes it feel so eerie is that it's like time stopped here. The electricity still works, water still runs, but it's empty, lifeless. All the little treasures they collected are still scattered throughout the house, as if they might walk back through the door at any moment. You can almost picture them here, laughing, sharing stories of their latest journey. Even the collection of hundreds of photo albums is still left in the house. The children must still be alive at this point, but it's like many cases completely unclear to us why they don't return for their mother's treasures. We're not just exploring a house today, we're stepping into the remnants of life, trying to piece together what really happened to the woman that once called this place home, and why all of it was suddenly left behind.
This week's video is sponsored by Fume. Fume is rethinking habits with their flavored air device. This, everybody, is not a vape. There's no nicotine, there's no smoke, none of that bad stuff. Just great flavored, natural capsules in there. And you can use it anywhere you want. In the car, at your work, or even on an airplane. So we can keep these beautiful traditions alive. Fume comes in a bunch of different flavors, as you can see, and they were kind enough to send me almost every single one of them, and I of course also tried almost every single one. But by far I can say Crisp Mint is one of my favorites, and I believe this was also their most selling one. But there's literally something for everybody, so you're definitely gonna find your flavor. Even like ones like black licorice over there. I'm not a big fan, but I'm definitely sure people out there. At first I was a bit skeptical about Fume, but I've been trying it now for the last couple of weeks, which I do with everything I promote on this channel. And I honestly think it's an amazing product. And a lot of people have asked me about it, like, what are you doing? Like, there's no smoke coming out of it. And they were astonished when I gave it to them. And it's a product that I truly recommend. And if you want to try it out, go to tryfume.com and use the Bros of Decay promo code, and you will get a free Fume topper with your Journey Starters Pack. Honestly, I do recommend it to everybody. Thank you, Fume, for sponsoring this video, and let's head on with an epic exploration.
Hey there everyone, welcome back to the Bros of Decay. I'm Leslie, and like usual behind the camera we have Mr. Danny.
Hello everyone.
And we find ourselves today again in the country of France, where we found an absolutely incredible house. We don't know much about it yet, but this place is absolutely insane on the inside. I don't know how to describe it even.
We are out of words because we just went,
Yeah.
The house is this one.
Yeah.
We just went for a little peek inside of the living room, and there's so much stuff.
inside.
You guys saw it on the intro.
Yeah.
It's crazy. This house.
It has only been abandoned for a couple of years right now, but you can see that from the front yard already. Like the things are overgrown, they're not kept up, and this place is definitely starting to really become a severely abandoned place.
Yeah.
We're gonna take you inside right now. We want to discover everything that is there to discover about this house. Danny, are you ready for an epic adventure?
Oh yeah, I want to
Because
see everything.
I am as well.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. Yeah, as you can see, it's already starting to become completely overgrown.
And it's already becoming like sunset time, so
Yeah.
we have to hurry up, otherwise we're gonna run out of light.
You're not gonna have much light anymore.
Oh my god.
Okay,
So you barely can, you barely know, you don't see the house from the street, from the driveway, from
No.
anything.
oh, I just wanted to show you, before we go in here, this is the opening into the house. Over here, we got the front door of this place that is starting to become completely overgrown, as you can see. Like all the things that they used to have in the front yard are all standing in between there.
This is,
Okay, let's go inside, bro.
yeah.
Okay, let's take this out of the way. Whoa.
I mean, you're closing the door on me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just wanted to open it for you.
Thank
Come
you.
inside.
Welcome,
This is the only thing
everyone.
that we just saw. You know what I get from this house when I first walk in? A headache.
A headache.
Yeah.
It's so much stuff from every, like I can start looking and I see culture everywhere.
Yeah.
Like,
They took things, so these people, they traveled all over the world. They were lovers of traveling. And they took things from every single country and placed all those cultural artifacts throughout this place. And you can see it everywhere in this place. There's going to be literally something from almost every single country.
can I ask for a thing?
Yeah.
For you guys that are watching, please comment down below if you see stuff from your country.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, because I want to see how many stuff, like how much stuff they have
Yeah.
from various countries. Because I'm gonna give an example. I already see something Spanish over here,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
and all stuff from Africa, from India. I already see a lot of stuff. So please, guys, just comment your country and what you found in this video that is from your country.
And I will see if I can find something from Belgium or the Netherlands.
And I'll find something for Portugal.
Okay, so let's start off. We're not going to show everything, of course.
No, yes.
Where you want
We're-
to start, Danny?
I'm just gonna give you an overview, just for you to guys to understand that this is too much stuff. We are gonna show only the interesting parts.
Yeah, exactly.
So please, guys, just enjoy.
Let's just go. Like,
Yeah.
look at this. We have a cabinet completely filled with all these little knickknacks that they brought from everywhere. I found like these statues down here, for example, African statues. I found
Yes.
very interesting. There are actually quite a few in this room already that I saw. And there's so many knickknacks from everywhere. Chinese min vase, as you can see.
They have so many. Oh, and again, I already see a lot of cats. And
Yeah.
I think she had like a couple of cats, right?
She had, yeah. So the person that lived here as last was Marie, a French lady, probably, presumably, already very old. But we don't know exactly what happened to her. Something must have happened.
Yeah.
Because who leaves something like this behind? They had children, but we don't know why. Whoa. Yeah, so many cats
Yeah,
in there,
there's so
Danny.
many cats.
Whoa. These I also really love, these elephants. And this over here is or something French or something from the Netherlands.
That's an ashtray.
Yeah, it's an ashtray, but it's a wooden cloth.
Yeah, I've seen.
Yeah. It's
that a
French
lot.
and Dutch, so I cannot surely say that this is something Dutch. Whoa. I love that drum over here.
Yeah.
Does it still function? That's amazing. You think there's an original one? An
Yes,
authentic
yes, definitely. This is leather from an animal. You see, it's
Wow.
even.
And even still plants and everything standing in here.
Yeah, there's dead plants, real ones, and there's fake one
Wow, that's
of plastic.
insane.
There's
Yeah.
so much stuff. Wow, this is original. This is not even a copy.
That looks like watercolor paint.
Is
it?
It's. I have no idea.
Maybe also like pencil, that could also be possible, right? And those are very typical for France, that cutlery. That wooden cutlery, you see it in a lot of places. Oh, wow. I love these dolls that are standing there on the radiator as well. And somebody also loved to collect plushies.
Yeah.
Like, they definitely loved it.
And
Even-
pillows.
Yeah, pillows. There's also like a
Bunch
heap
of pillows.
of pillows lying here.
Oh, I love this chair.
That's some incredible carving.
What is this?
That, my friend, I think I can see it clearly, but that is a pipe. Smoke. One of the largest ones I've ever seen. And it looks like it's completely handmade. This is just a piece of wood that has been drilled through, and then, I don't know, like it's amazing. Wow.
And that's a sword, right?
Yeah, that's a wooden sword. It even has a name on it. Oh, Lord Dora. Lord Bora.
No, Bora Bora.
A Bora Bora. Oh,
Whoa, that's from Bora Bora. Wow.
that's far. That's actually
far.
far.
Yeah, that's in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
Wow. So they traveled wide and far to collect all these things all around the world. Yeah, it's difficult to place it back.
Yeah,
Okay, I placed it back properly.
that's an Egypt candle.
Whoa. See, there's also Egyptian things inside of this house. And then above there, you got some sort of a painting or a velvet fabric of a tribe. Wow.
There's-
Look at this.
Yeah, we're gonna keep showing like artifacts that we barely know what they are. Wow.
This is also still complete. This is that liquor cabinet. Look at that, Danny. All the glasses are still in there.
The bottles are still in here too.
This house is so complete. Like, this is one of the most complete houses we have seen so far.
Look at these dolls.
I love them.
Where they're from? They look.
I don't
Don't kill me, guys. But I feel like they're Polish.
They look a little bit Polish, yeah.
Yes, I'm not sure.
They look maybe a little bit Eastern European, I would
Yeah,
say.
very Eastern European.
Yeah. Lovely. They definitely love plants as well. I can feel like most of the things in here are the inspiration of the lady.
Yeah, I was about to say this chandeliers. This lamp is beautiful.
It is. I love it.
Wow.
And even more plants standing here inside the room. Plastic ones, but also real ones. A nice combination of the two.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the fireplace over here. That up there, Danny, that's an instrument.
Yeah. Yes.
I see the snares, to tune the snares. And there's a sword hanging here as well. Jesus Christ. What an amazing room.
Oh, this is heavy.
yeah. I would have.
It's something that children made.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Again,
Oh, be careful.
That's like-
Do it slowly.
I'm a
Slowly.
gentle giant, I always say. Look at that. This is definitely a French glove. Yeah, it's not Dutch. It's beautiful though. It's what they used to work with on fields.
Doesn't have some. No, doesn't
There's
have.
nothing on there.
Was to hang
it's
on a
hanging
wall.
Decorational piece. Oh, that's something definitely Eastern European,
Yeah.
like
I would
Belarusian.
say, yeah,
or,
Belarusian, Russian.
Russian, something like that, Ukrainian.
Oh, shells.
Shells. The whole fireplace is completely filled with books, as you can see.
I think you always was a bookshelf.
Yeah, she probably loved to read. She has a book about divorcing, the divorcing boom. Look at that.
Wow.
You're filming me, I take a picture of you. Some cool old cameras.
That's a Canon camera. Wow.
Yeah. I still remember taking pictures when I was younger with these. My mother would give them to me when I went on a field trip. And I took like 20 pictures and then we had to develop them. So cool. Such good memories. What's that called, Annie? That dress, that dance, that... Yeah.
I forgot the name. It's something Spanish. I know it's 100% Spanish, but Espanholada? I have no idea. I forgot.
Looks amazing though. And even more African artworks over here. This one has a signature on it. Arjulo.
Yeah. They all have signatures.
Oh yeah.
They are real ones. She probably bought them while traveling.
Yeah. Can you imagine taking something like that in your suitcase?
Yeah.
She must have traveled a
big-
lot with like a lot of suitcases.
It's weird, but I have to show it.
Oh yeah, this looks like one of those IKEA lamps. I'm joking, everybody. Then you look at this here on the table. There's even a couple of pictures still lying here. Wow, this might have been them when they were very young.
Yeah.
There's
Looks
a,
like it.
Here's a man, presumably the former husband. And this then, look at that. Oh, that's a picture of Marie standing in front of her house when it was not completely overgrown.
That's literally the house.
Yeah, that is the house. That is the
It
house.
doesn't even look the same.
No, completely overgrown.
Oh my
God. Wow. What do we have? Oh, you're joking.
This is not here.
No, it's not here, no. Maybe at her daughter's place or at family's place.
Oh yeah, this is a different house.
Definitely. Wow.
Maybe she moved with a daughter.
Maybe she did.
Yeah.
But why would they leave such a well-kept house like this?
I mean, this house is full of, I'm just gonna say it's full of junk. It's so much stuff. Where are you gonna put all of this?
That's true, but there's also no reason for just letting it rot like this.
True. Sorry guys, it's getting a bit too dark because the sun is going down.
That's fine, that's fine. Let's put the chairs at the table. I want to show this cabinet here in the back. Oh, Danny, there's a stack over here of pictures again. Sorry, I'm just gonna go around the table.
Oh, photo albums.
Yeah, I
Oh
think.
my god, there's a stack of photo albums. Oh,
You-
all of them. All of
Oh
them.
my gosh.
This
This
all
is
the
from
travels.
traveling.
We're getting
No.
too excited.
Oh my god.
Look, Indian stuff. Oh my god.
Whoa,
Oh, wow.
wow, 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 wow. This is India. I've been here. Whoa.
That's the woman.
Yes, that's Marie. That's Marie.
Oh my god, that's crazy. That's literally crazy.
This is probably Myanmar or Thailand. The petite fille, the cows she rode over here. This is from all her travels, everybody. And it looks like she traveled at an old age.
Yeah, she probably always traveled.
Yeah.
Always.
Wow.
Can you turn to this side because it's a bit...
Look at this picture here, Danny.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That's so cute. Marie
That's incredible.
was a person who loved to travel around the world and experience culture, and can be seen all throughout her house.
Those photo albums must be full of just different countries.
All of them are full of traveling.
That looks like Spain. Yeah, it looks very like Spain.
Yeah,
Wow.
Jamaica I just saw.
Jamaica?
Yeah, just a moment ago.
Really?
Yeah, this is probably Southern America.
Oh, Dominicana. Oh, that's
Dominican Republic.
yeah. That's
South America.
Different countries. Oh my god.
We're just gonna open one more. Yeah, this is most likely Thailand. Or also Pakistan or Sri Lanka or something like that.
Oh wow. This is
This is incredible, guys.
incredible. Wow.
These memories, like I get that you move with your daughter, but you cannot leave this behind.
Yeah,
there
this-
must be a reason for that.
This is her life.
This is her life.
There's-
This is her life. The whole house.
Yeah, but the photo album especially because
Yeah.
that's what contains the full memories of travels. That's it's I don't know. Something happened. We don't know, but something definitely happened.
Look at these. This is a spoon made out of a deer's paw, as you can see. Whoa, Danny. Yeah, look at this. Them at the beach. Very old picture. Wow.
Found something for Norway.
People who are from Norway, you also represented. Oh, these plates are also so insane. Wow, they're beautiful.
It's French for sure.
Whoa, Danny, look at this.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
sure.
I saw the photos as well, but
Yeah.
I just see that there's like all these watches inside of here. Look at that.
Yeah, there's even a box with
Yeah.
a watch.
All her watches are still left
Oh
in
my
here.
god, they left everything.
Her jewelry, her watches.
And I was about to. There's what is it? Of a grandchildren, I think.
Yeah. And also probably of her children.
Yeah, definitely. And royal stuff. Look at this.
That's beautiful. Fleur-de-lis. Wow. Cannot imagine this.
So much stuff.
Waivers. What more do we see? Yeah, let's look at this side. Again, African art. That seems like Asia and Africa seem like the places that you travel a lot.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love this one.
Oh,
I think. Oh my. Now that I'm looking at it up close,
that looks like a typical French town.
I love this one.
Yeah, it's even signed by H. Knauf. That sounds like a German artist.
Les, look at the quantity of cats. Oh my god, the whole cabinet is filled with cats.
Everything is filled with cats in this cabinet.
The cabinet even has a light.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god, there's so many cats. Crazy. Wow.
Even more cats down there, more African art.
This is definitely
Chinese or East Asian. Wow. Yeah, it also looks like something Chinese. China is also represented in this house.
so crazy. It's so crazy.
Is this like something from Southern America?
This is sombrero. It's
Sombrero?
something Mexican.
Yeah. Wow. Fisher's Man?
I know this from somewhere, but I cannot pinpoint it.
Danny, give an overview of this room. I have never seen something like this before. Never.
Again, crazy.
Yeah.
I think this is like... I think we only filmed one house in Portugal that was like filled
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
Not filled. Filled, sorry, wrong word in English. Filled like this, but this is just travel stuff. The other one was trophies and stuff. You
Yeah.
remember the house that we filmed
I
in
will link it
Portugal?
up here. Yeah, I called it the trophy house.
Yeah, yeah.
It was a very interesting place as well, and
Yeah.
also complete like this. Yeah.
Everything. And
This
this
is
feels the same,
different.
but with travels,
Yeah.
you know? Crazy. Crazy,
Let's
crazy,
see.
crazy.
One thing I want to test, like, you know that this house is so young. Would the electricity still work? You think?
I don't think so. Is everything open? I don't think so. Oh, oh my god, I don't want to
Okay,
swear.
first one I press.
No way. Oh, I almost swear. I'm sorry, guys. Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Oh no. This is always like, what?
The electricity still functions.
Why this one doesn't turn on?
This makes the story even weirder, Danny.
It doesn't have a light bulb.
This makes the
How
story even weirder.
Can I?
Yeah, for sure. Test everything. Oh no! No! You are joking me. It feels like somebody lives here.
It feels like. It's definitely abandoned, guys. Trust us. It's
Yeah.
completely.
Yeah,
Like you-
100%.
You can see the trash all
Nobody has been here for years.
over. Wow, look
You're one
at
of the
this.
first ones seeing this house again.
Okay, I'm gonna turn it.
Okay, let's not waste our power bill if somebody is still paying it.
Definitely, it's France.
Yeah. In Belgium, the government would be paying for it, but this is France. Somebody's still paying for it. Whoa! Oh, I'm really lost for words for a moment.
Yeah. It's not something that we see in France normally.
Not often, no.
No,
Only a couple
all.
times ever I saw electricity
Yeah.
working. Only a couple times ever. I don't know if I even saw it with you.
I
I
don't remember.
I don't remember.
We also filmed so much stuff that I
Yeah.
forgot, but
This is the front door of the place that we were just standing on. The other side from. Wow. Even here, she properly decorated everything.
I love this lamp.
You know what it's for?
Illumination. This was just a candle inside.
Yeah, but this is the representation of a lamp that would be placed on the car, on an
Yeah,
automobile.
yeah, but this is just for a wall. This is
Yeah,
not for a car.
exactly, but it's representation of
Yeah,
what it
yeah,
used
yeah.
to be. Yeah. Wow.
Oh my god! Even from here.
Goodness. Wow. And you can see the spider webs over there in the corner.
Yeah.
It's maybe also something interesting to point out.
This door hasn't been open in ages. And I also have to point out that's fake. It's not real.
No.
More
And more art.
Asian. Oh my god.
Let's show the kitchen as well, Danny.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kitchen is also still completely intact.
There's
You want to check?
Christmas lights here.
Yeah, I see the cable. Would this also still work, you would think?
I don't know.
If the house explodes, I'm really sorry.
Oh. Oh my god.
I also saw the other one standing there. Here's the another cable.
For what?
That one down there.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I already saw it. I was like, wow, that's cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
My gosh, that's
So,
insane.
would the kitchen light still work?
Yeah.
Oh!
It feels like we're literally standing in an active house, Danny.
It literally feels like it. Oh my god.
Yeah, we've probably said, oh my god, already 500 times in
Yeah,
this
I'm
video.
sorry guys, but this is crazy. It's not normal we find something like this. Like the house is completely just overthrown.
Yeah, like, but all her small stuff is still here. Even her key to go to the supermarket, all her pencils, even the pots and pans still standing on the fire. Like, what in the world happened here?
The grease on that.
Yeah, that's pretty dirty, right?
Yeah. What happened here? Oh no. Oh, close it. I'm not, no, guys. Oh, stop. You're creeping me out.
That's disgusting. Look at the pictures lying on the table. Wow. Okay.
Even her jewelry. Phew, you opened the fridge. It smells.
Okay.
Okay, so you said this one works. Wait, which one?
This one, yeah. Looks like an active hallway over
This looks like an active hallway.
here. Yeah. Even some champagne bottles. Whoa, still standing here. This
It's
Moussec,
not-
this is not champagne.
Yeah, it's not champagne.
This is Brut. Also French.
So, I cannot fathom so many artifacts from everywhere. And she probably bought cats from every part of the world.
Fidel Castro, Cuba, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah,
Yeah, probably.
something from Cuba. Danny, look. This is
Yes.
drone. This is a helicopter picture of the house. So they flew over back in the time, over these places and made pictures and then sold them to the owners. That was a business back then.
It doesn't look the same
No, everything
all.
is now overgrown.
at all.
Whoa, the place looks so clean.
It
She also
Other
planted a
words.
lot more plants afterwards.
yeah.
This one is also beautiful.
Yeah. This whole hallway is so...
It's plastered with stuff.
Yeah, and every wall there's like paintings and stuff.
Also religious things and
But
artworks. and
it's one of the only, there's not many
No,
that we
it's-
saw from now.
Oh, I love this one as well, Danny. It looks so authentic. Yeah.
Oh, it's made with the...
Straw even, I think.
Yeah.
Huh. Wow.
I have to show it.
Yeah, of course, we already
It's
saw
almost falling even.
It's a grandfather's clock standing here. You see. And it's still pretty much intact. Those are sometimes the first things that literally are stolen or
Yeah.
they're taken out these places, but here...
No, but we have seen since we got into the house, like barely nothing is touched.
No, I don't think much.
I mean,
anything is stolen. Maybe something.
Maybe, but not much.
We're definitely.
She also looks like a person that she didn't have valuable things. She had like their own things, you know,
Yeah.
like travel things.
Unique things.
For her it was valuable.
Yeah. All of these things probably held memories from the time she was in those places.
Is there a frame in every single corner of the walls?
Every time she walked through here, she was reminded by that, Benny. That's so wonderful. And all of them are signed, every single one. Oh, here's a picture of our cat, as you can see. Wow. Okay, I'm shocked for a moment.
Oh, this is the hallway. What?
I put my ear right here and I hear the clock ticking.
No.
Yes, yes it does. What time is it right now? No, you're
It's yeah.
No, you're
yes,
joking.
yes,
No, you're joking. Gonna get my phone out.
yes.
The
It's
time
6.
is almost no,
It's- it's-
correct.
No, it's almost correct. No, it's 45.
minutes.
So it's no, it's
2-3
like
minutes.
4 minutes difference. Okay, can you make a silence? You barely can hear it, but it's still ticking, very slowly. That's crazy.
Yeah, we just walked into a bedroom, everybody.
I was going to show the bathroom, but yeah.
Look at this bedroom.
Oh my god. Does the light still work?
No, this one doesn't. Oh. Oh, maybe it blew.
Yeah, this one doesn't work.
But every single room looks like that. Every single room is plastered with so much stuff. Like, there's no break in this house.
She literally had cabinets to fill with stuff.
She probably has like boxes on the attic with even more things.
Oh my god. I want to see the attic.
Yeah. Look at that. There are hundreds of things in there.
Oh my god.
I love the doll that's standing up top there.
Yeah,
Such a large one.
and a beautiful one. Is this an instrument?
I don't
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, it's one of
Yes.
those shakers. Can I try?
No, it's not. It's not a shaker. It's for rain, or kind of. Oh my
It
god!
sounds so beautiful.
On the microphone doesn't sound like really beautiful, but yeah. Irish?
Oh yeah, we found something Irish for all the Irish people in the audience. Danny, on the bed are literally lying her jewelry.
Oh, I just tripped over
Oh,
her
her
slippers.
No way. Her jewelry, her slippers.
Damn.
There's cloths hanging on the walls, also pretty cool.
Yeah.
She also loved to have all these plushies everywhere.
Yeah,
can
I can see.
Yeah. It's beautiful. Carnival
Wow.
masks. Wow. Is that something Brazilian?
Kind of. I'm not sure.
Of course, cats.
Cats everywhere.
Cats everywhere.
Oh my god, this is full of stuff. Whoa. Even books.
And you see that she was still working on those books. They are like lying there,
Yeah, like
all over the
stacked.
place.
I'm gonna quickly show. This is the backyard, which you cannot even see anything anymore. It's so overgrown.
Whoa. And our clothing line with the washing pins is over there. But you can probably not see that.
Oh, crazy.
Okay. There's even a painting standing on top of here. I think her clothing might still be in here.
Of course.
Yeah, what did you
Yeah,
expect?
if there's electricity, there's clothes.
All her clothes are still hanging in here. Poor lady.
I really want to know what happened.
Yeah.
This mystery.
This is truly a mystery.
Oh,
Oh, Danny, look
Cute.
at this.
that's really cute.
That's beautiful. Now you can show the bathroom.
Yeah, it's just a tiny bathroom. I was looking for the light, but there's no light, apparently. Tiny bathroom, but really well decorated, especially with the toilet paper. The toilet paper.
The wallpaper.
What am I saying? Fish flying. Okay, I'm gonna back up because it's too small.
Dude. My gosh. It seems like all the things she got were all from different artists. Cecile.
Nah, there's a bunch of, you see here? There's different names. Like from
Yeah, it's like from
each-
different artists.
Oh, different, okay, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
not from the same artist.
Okay, that's the hallway.
Yeah.
And, oh,
Yeah.
it's the same button.
Same button, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, this hallway goes further and further. I see here that it goes upstairs over here, and then it must go like downstairs probably. Yeah,
Yeah.
it goes downstairs.
We'll
We'll
go in
see
a
that
sec.
section.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Wow.
Paris?
Notre Dame in the back. Yeah,
It is?
yeah, it's Notre Dame. It's the
Wow.
scène.
Oh. Just gonna glance over everything so you guys can enjoy everything because that. Are those photo albums? No way.
Yes, they are. They must be. Oh,
Cuba,
wow.
2007. Yes. They're
Oh,
photo-
this is her in the
Yeah, in the
backyard.
backyard.
Playing with her cat.
Oh my god. This is crazy.
No way. Oh my gosh, Danny. Can you imagine this? These are like real memories.
Oh my god. I cannot. These are all photo albums. There's nothing else than photo albums here.
I want to see the one from Cuba. Because we just saw something from Fidel Castro. So she definitely traveled there, yeah. Yes, this is her. This is the box we just saw.
Yeah. This is so crazy. Oh, I wish I could spend the whole day just seeing all those photo albums. That's her life. She spent her life doing what she loved, which
Yeah.
was traveling and seeing cultures.
She definitely had a good life, for sure, looking at this house.
Yes.
Everything meant something to her. Danny, this room, I just saw it already. It's incredible.
Oh, it's very dark.
And
Does
it's
it have
very-
a light?
It's unlike any room in the house.
Yes, it does have a light.
It looks more like a room inside of a manor or something, an old French room.
Yeah.
The chairs and the table, everything.
Let's.
Whoa. Marie in front of her house. And if you don't watch out, she came and whipped you.
It's a whip.
Wow. It's literally a whip lying here on the
Really?
table.
You know what is that?
I have no clue.
That's a chess set.
Oh yeah, it is.
You
Oh
see
yes.
the little figures, the horse, the normal ones.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a really cool one.
That's a different type that I've
Yeah.
ever seen before. She also collected all these dolls down here. As you can see, there's numerous ones of those as well. So many of these dolls.
So many.
Yeah, this room is very tiny. I love
Yeah.
it.
I feel like it's her living room. I mean, she has a living room.
Yeah, she called from here for sure.
Oh my god, I haven't seen those phones in a while. Oh. And the chairs
Yeah.
are beautiful.
Leatherwork, everything on there.
Wow.
They're like those typical chairs that we see in
Yeah.
French places.
So,
Look at this.
yeah.
Does this one still work? No, it doesn't. There's like a little music button
Yeah.
there. Cabinet. Wonderfully designed cabinet.
I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Ah.
Oh my, more 4 albums?
Yeah.
Okay.
Carnival in Nice in February of 2007.
Oh,
There's even more photo albums.
this is just 4 albums.
There's only photo albums.
Oh my god.
Here's one line.
And she had more to do.
All of them are about traveling. Every single one. Like most of them. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. That's this house. Traveling.
Be careful of reversing.
Yeah. I love this painting over here. I want you to show it. It's of a French town at night. People sitting at a terrace. One of the most lovely things to do.
Okay, I'm trying to reverse.
Yeah. Beautiful room. Yeah, I will put it off for you.
Oh my god.
Let's go to the last room here
Yes.
downstairs. Okay.
I mean, might as well just try, right?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh yes, we have a working light. As you can see.
Oh, this feels very cozy.
This feels like a lovely room.
Yes.
This might have even been our bedroom. Ah, the other one could have also been.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, love it. Yeah, now I'm just
plug it
curious
in.
about everything, everybody.
Oh,
There's even like a small... Even the lighter still works. I don't know how I did that. Wow.
I love this French depiction in this. kind of
Tapestry, I would say?
no, it's
Broderie.
broderie. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
The bed with all the plushies still lying on there. The bed sheet still made.
Wow. I just love seeing so many cultures in one house. Like, I don't know where this is from, but it looks beautiful.
And I love that painting on the wall over there. Very elegant.
Oh, what do you have there?
There's a plushie again. Of a dog. Oh, two children trying to learn to play the piano.
Of course.
You had some wonderful dresses in here. Black dress. Oh. Oh.
Oh, be careful. Oh, there rug. There's a rug on the wall.
Oh, the alpacas.
From where this? Oh my
It's
god.
from Peru or Venezuela. Is it real?
Yeah,
I have to
it's so
take off my
fluffy.
This is definitely real.
Oh my god, this is
Wow.
definitely real. It's so fluffy.
Wow, that feels
Oh,
amazing.
I have furs in my hand.
Yeah,
it's
that's
definitely
a real one. That's a real one.
I should have gloves. Sorry, guys.
More
my god.
plushies down here. Is this a real one? Whoa.
I don't know.
I don't
I
even want to know,
don't
I
know.
think. Now I'm curious. Okay, the TV is already plugged in. Let's see if it still works.
Nah.
Nah. Oh, wait, light turned
Oh
on.
my. Oh, I just got the shivers. Oh my
Is it gonna turn
god.
on? Are we gonna see something on the screen?
Yes.
Static?
Oh no. It's how. This is the. I'm baffled.
My god.
I don't know what to say anymore, to be honest.
Beautiful pictures.
And I was looking at this small things over here.
This blade is amazing. Did you see this blade? Would it be a real one? Looks like a Chinese blade or something.
Most definitely. Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that.
definitely.
She probably even got that straight from China. Wow.
Oh my god.
Okay. We have way more stuff to see in this house. Yeah, for sure.
This house is insane.
I think we also need to make sure that we put every single light back off. Let me invite you into the basement.
Oh. No?
Looks like we're going into another section of the house with all these paintings.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh my god, the spider webs are crazy.
Yeah,
over
I
here.
have to watch out with my head in
Yeah.
this one. Look at that, Danny. Some crazy
There's
stuff.
so much. Oh.
Where do we come?
It doesn't. Smells very moldy, so.
Yeah, let's not stay for too long
I
here.
know. This feels like a bunch of just junkyard, to be
Yeah,
honest.
This is maybe her storage area.
Yeah.
She stored
Most
all the
definitely.
stuff. There's even a painting on the ground, a very beautiful one.
Yeah.
Wow, I like it. Okay, let's go around here. Ho, ho, ho. A second kitchen. Whoa, with some incredible stuff inside of it as well.
I have to point out, first of all,
Yeah.
there's like a ceiling of spider webs.
Yeah.
That's the best way I can describe it. Literally a ceiling of spider webs.
Look at this. Look at this broderie over here. It's completely moldy.
Yeah.
I do love the marble clock in front
That's
of it.
impressive.
That's beautiful.
Wow.
And if you don't watch out, I shoot you.
Okay, that's the American thing.
I think that's a real one.
No, it's plastic, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's one of those toy guns.
Oh wait.
Yeah, it's not plastic, but it's like it makes like popping sounds. It's like
Okay, okay.
yeah. Oh, this kitchen is more beautiful than the other one, I think. Yeah, with the plates and the stuff over there, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe you can show that.
Yeah, it feels like it hasn't been used in like a long, long time.
Whoa, pots and pans still hanging there. The plates in the rack. Look in the fridge, Danny.
Oh my god, that's disgusting.
All her made-up jams and stuff like that are in there.
Oh no.
Okay, let's not look at that for too long.
Yeah. Ooh. It's so crazy. Oh my god, even more stuff here.
Yeah.
Wow. Wait, let me show that chair up close.
Yeah, that's one I saw before as well. Another place in Belgium, and I think a couple more places even. Yeah, and also in a castle that I filmed in Luxembourg. But also in a house in Belgium I filmed.
And also a castle in France that we filmed.
Yeah.
There's chairs a lot.
I love the style of this chair.
Yeah. Oh, be careful.
Oh yeah, it's very flimsy, but it looks really cool.
Yeah.
But she also, this is her suitcase I need to travel with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's probably very special to her. Yeah.
Do you also think? Yeah.
It's a bit wet.
Yeah. Do you also think that she bought clothes from other countries? Because I feel like there's a variety over here, and in the closets also.
Looks like it as well, yeah. That could have been true. Jars to make jams. And see that there's one more room over there. Why is there a rock in here?
Oh, I know why.
Why?
This is probably the wine cellar, so this rock would maintain this room cold.
Oh yeah, it feels very cold.
Yeah. Wow.
There's a lot of drinks
Over there.
All wines, I think.
But sorry, but I want to get out of here because it smells like mold. And I don't want to stay too long.
It is.
It's also it's also not interesting up there.
Yeah.
It's way more.
Okay, let's check up the upstairs. Oh, there's a gas bottle standing here. It's actually a pretty small hallway.
Yeah.
Like
Very, very small.
Yeah. Again, so much paintings everywhere again. I feel like the upstairs is going to be exactly the same then.
Yeah.
I already see it right now. It's filled. You're not going to believe your eyes.
Oh my god.
Whoa, where are we ending up in?
Egyptian stuff. This looks Portuguese.
Yeah. Oh, it's all over here.
Oh my god, look at these chairs. Oh my god. Oh, it's so much things that I don't even know where to look.
It feels like the living room downstairs.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
packed.
my god. This is literally packed with stuff. Okay. Let's start
Where do we
somewhere.
start?
Okay. Bolt.
Oh yeah, España.
Yeah, there's the Spanish colors.
Then up here, got something Asian going on. Philippines or something.
Yeah. Wow. Scarecrow.
Of course.
But
And then
take a look at this table.
look at these chairs, Danny.
Yeah.
Look at these chairs. Wow. I think they are majestic.
They are beautiful. Wow.
And the whole table is still filled. All these knickknacks. All these things she brought from everywhere. This feels like also she loved to display it up here as well.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like a special place in her house.
So much stuff everywhere.
Lovely corner here. Oh, I love this trumpet that's lying here on the table. It's broken.
I think he has like a specific name, but I don't know, but it's kind of a trumpet, yes.
Okay, maybe it's like a yachting horn. Like when you're going to hunt, and then they blow those horns?
I don't know. Look.
Yeah. Vietnam, it says on the side.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Vietnam.
Wow. Wow.
Vietnam.
This gets crazy and crazier. Is that real? No. Nah, it's made with real fur, but it's not real.
Another one of those wavers, those fans. What's this net from? That must have also have a purpose or something. What it is exactly, I don't know. She got it from somewhere. And then even a bedroom upstairs here. Maybe this was the guest bedroom or something. And somebody
Probably.
came over, they slept them up here. Let
A
them
lot
sleep
of
up here.
vinyls over here.
Yeah. Besides, loved to travel. She probably
Yeah.
also loved a lot of music.
Oh, I have to show.
Oh yeah, that one is
Lovely
also
chair.
wonderful.
There's so many. I'm repeating myself. I'm just gonna show
Yeah.
because I'm gonna be repeating myself for the whole video.
Then she had a living room space over here. A couple of couches filled with dolls and plushies. Might have been the living room where she spent most of the time.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
feels
like it. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's cozy.
yeah, it's very cozy. I think even her cat hair are still up here.
Yeah,
They're on top of the television, as you can see.
yeah.
And all these plants down here.
Oh my god.
Oh, I love this one.
Funny. Can I show again? This is the view
Oh,
of the front yard.
we saw the picture a moment ago where it was completely clean.
Completely clean. There was no
Nothing.
trees, and now it's just jungle.
Look at this, Danny. This looks like something from the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks like the Netherlands even. Yeah. And of course, plants that died.
Yeah.
I think we should close this window at the end of the exploration.
Yes, of course, of course. Yeah.
Because if this is open, then this house is going to deteriorate really
Yeah,
fast.
especially if it starts raining. Yeah. Wow! Oh my god, I didn't even notice.
It's amazing. Look at the carvings in there.
Sorry guys, I'm getting too excited with this.
Yeah.
Oh my god, look at that.
That's such an elaborate carving.
Yeah.
This cabinet over here. And down here as well. You wouldn't expect it in a house like this. You expect like very normal IKEA furniture. But this house has so much beautiful things.
Yeah, true.
And a broadery from Dead Life.
That nature.
Dead Nature.
Or still life.
Still alive.
The two.
This pillow is also full of cat hair, Danny. Look
Oh
at
yeah.
that. Crazy.
Probably her cat's favorite pillow.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
A lot of clowns just
Yeah.
hanging.
Big fan of it.
Look at this beautiful tea set. French, definitely.
Wow, yeah, this is real. This even has
England, okay.
like, it's from England. An English tea set for tea time. That one depicts French life so well.
Yeah.
Life inside of a chateau or a manor. The fireplace on. Okay. Of course, Danny has to test the
No, it
lights.
doesn't. Yeah, I had to.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
Understandable. What do we have here?
Wow. A beautiful bed. Whoa.
Oh, that's a wonderful one. Also completely carved.
Oh, yes.
Yes. We have another light working.
Wow.
What's that on the bed? No, that's fake.
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh, he
yeah.
scared me for a second.
Well, it even has white
Not
eyes.
gonna lie.
It looks crazy. Look at that.
But this bed is beautiful. A lot of Christmas stuff.
Yeah, there's also Christmas stuff in the kitchen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it was abandoned around Christmas.
I don't
Because it was between 2018 19, so
Yeah.
maybe.
know. Yeah, that's
Who
the
knows?
date of this place got abandoned. Yeah.
Who knows?
Whoa. And all the plants and everything. I see a couple more pictures lying over here. Typically French, of
French
course.
castles.
Chateau.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, Christmas stuff everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, this is so cluttered.
This upstairs is just as good as the downstairs. I love it. That was an absolutely crazy exploration. Don't worry guys, we're gonna close the house in a minute, but first we're gonna take some pictures. Check them out on Instagram down below. I loved this place. It was one of the craziest places we've ever explored, the life of Marie inside this house. Danny, what are your thoughts?
I'm baffled. I'm literally baffled by, first of all, the amount of stuff that the house has. Second of all, the culture of every single room and every corner. And third, the lights. The lights work.
It's mind-blowing.
It is.
Please like this video. Let us know down below if you saw something from your country in the house, and also subscribe to the channel. And also check out Mr. Danny behind the camera. His link is down there.
Merci. Thank you.
I love you all so much, and we'll see you next week in another epic exploration. Bye-bye. Love you.